This is Harriet. Someone in the family murdered Harriet. And for the past 40 years, has been trying to drive me insane.
It is by every measure a cult hit. 3 books in the Millennium Trilogy, starting with The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, have already sold 60 million copies. 3 Swedish films have now been followed by a lavish Hollywood version, which premiered in Stockholm this week. Daniel Craig spent months in Sweden playing character Mikael Blomkvist.
It was essential. I don't think it's part. Stockholm and the Swedish countryside is kind of very difficult to fake. So we had to come here, and it just makes, this is where they're from. This is where the stories are from.
Faced with the question of why remake the film, director David Fincher says the story was simply too good to leave alone.
I like these 2 characters. I mean, it's not a love affair, but it's a partnership, and I thought it was the way the characters fit together was kind of beautiful. I hadn't seen that before.
Fincher admits it's more difficult when the audience already has a personal relationship with the story. It meant criticism for casting Bond star Craig and relative unknown Rooney Mara as Lisbeth.
I wasn't kind of prepared for this. I should have been. I should have been smarter. But I wasn't prepared for how personal people saw her or him.
It paid off, though. Mara was this week nominated for a Golden Globe in the Best Actress category.
Lisbeth. Oh, can I call you Lisbeth? I want you to help me catch a killer of women.
To what drew you to her? Why did you want to play her?
I mean, everyone wanted to play her, so... You know, she's... parts for women don't come around like this, ever. She's unlike any other character I've ever read, and she's so complex.
But actually playing the brooding, antisocial computer hacker also involved a degree of pain.
She's one of the best investigators I have. I'm concerned you won't like her. She's different.
You failed to adapt to 4 foster homes. You continue to display violent aggression.
But the transformation is remarkable. How hard was that?
You know, at least physically, it was just one afternoon in a New York City hotel. They cut off all my hair and dyed it and bleached my eyebrows, and then we went and got the piercings that afternoon.
And there were many for a young woman who didn't even have pierced ears. Also in the cast, well-known Swedish actor Stellan Skarsgård, drawn to the role and working with David Fincher.
He could have presented a script that basically was a roll of toilet paper, and I would have said yes anyway.
This story may be a hit in its own right now, but it's also having an impact on the city it's set in. Stockholm is capitalising on the tourism. You can now even buy fashion based on characters in the film.
Popular Millennium walking tours now guide visitors past key locations in the books and films, and Stellan Skarsgård believes the story's bleak themes have had little impact on Stockholm's allure.
I don't think Sweden is a dark society. I feel people are, in general, are very happy here, and it's a very civilized and pleasant society. And if people think that Sweden is like it is in the books here, then they're wrong, of course, because this is fiction.
As gripping as the story itself is, the one behind it is just as intriguing. Author Stieg Larsson, a noted investigative journalist in Sweden, died before his books could be published or the films made. His de facto partner, Eva Gabrielsson, took them to print but lost control. Swedish law handed it all to his estranged family. Gabrielsson has hinted that only she knows what's in Larsson's unpublished and unfinished 4th book, which may never hit the shelves. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo opens in Australia on January 12th.
Soon you will know us all, only too well, with my apologies.
In Stockholm, Eddie Meyer, 10 News.